So we decided to have a drive-by and a small little party for my daughter's birthday. So starting with the hall, here I have some hula hoops and those two toucan signs that I used to guide people that were participating in the drive-by. I added the arrows at the bottom. I also got some torches and some torch fuel. The torch fuel I got it from Lowe's and it was pretty cheap. It was like $10 and it's mosquito repellent and it really did repel all the mosquitoes, even flies. So I really do recommend it. I mean, for that price, it was really worth it. Here I have two toucans. They're big toucans. And the reason I have so many toucans is because it's a toucan party because my daughter is she turned two. So get it, toucan. So yeah, so I got two toucans. I only ended up using one. I got two of these banners as well, and they're so cute. All that glitter, the designs, the color. It was really beautiful. I really liked the Hawaiian Luau party decor from this year at Dollar Tree. This is another banner that says Luau party, and again with the glitter, the colors, they're really bright and beautiful. So I was really pleased with this year's decor. So this banner, as cute as it is, I didn't end up using it at all. It just kind of, I guess you can say, didn't fit with the decor. This was so worth it. These strings, like for $1, come on, they're like so worth it. The only thing I don't like about them is that each string is separately, like it, so you have to stick them on the wall individually. Does that make sense? These pineapples, they're cute, but they did not stand up on their own. Like they didn't stood up on their own. So that was a big bummer because no matter how I tried, I even put tape at the bottom and they just wouldn't stand up. So that was a big bummer. So I don't recommend getting them unless you're hanging them or something. So these wall decor, I got two of them and they look so realistic. I used them for the main table. I got these plastic forks for the fruit, which I didn't end up using either. So these little toucan, I got this little toucan for hot potato, and I got this coconut for hot potato. But this coconut, I was thinking of I ended up putting like $5 in there for a little prize. Whoever won, they will keep it. This little stir, whatever. Um, they look so beautiful on the cocktails. And yes, we had cocktails at a kids' party. We needed cocktails, okay? There's been too much going on in the world right now. We needed cocktails. These little plates are from last year, I think, but I didn't use them. There's a lot of stuff that I didn't use, but I'm still showing you the haul. These little umbrella sticks on the cocktails, adorable and so luau Hawaiianish. Napkins, I know I got so many napkins, but you can never have too many napkins, I feel, because people just waste them so easily. Plus, I didn't know how thin they were, so I just wanted to be prepared. These plates, I got one of each. The black and white ones, I think they're from last year's Hawaiian decorations, and the green ones are from this year's Hawaiian decorations. I liked both, so I just got one of each. We still had plates left over, but I mean, I wanted to have a little mix of both type of different plates. These little cups, I didn't use them either, but they're so adorable. So uh, yeah, let's just go on to the DIYs. Okay. Okay, so for the first DIY, I wanted to start on the goodie bags because that's the main thing for the drive-by. So what I did, since it was a toucan party, I got this strings, right? And I took the little toucans apart. So I mean, they were taped, so it was pretty easy. Um, and then I just glued them on top of all these colorful goodie bags that I got from Dollar Tree. I know it seems like a lot, but there was a lot of kids on the list, and then there was like a lot of adults as well. So I was thinking, if I have some left over, I'll just start giving them to the adults and whatnot. So it was totally fine. But yeah, I have so many different colors and it just looks so beautiful with the little toucans. It's just so adorable and it just perfectly fits the theme of a toucan party. Next is what I actually ended up putting inside the little goodie bag. Since they were kind of biggish, I decided I had to kind of put a lot of stuff. So I bought some bubbles. Those butterflies are bubbles. Those are for like little girls. These are for the boys. Some cookies, some gummies, some M&Ms, some leftover spinners that I had like from a long time ago that I was selling them and whatnot. So I had some leftover. Um, some little wallets, kids wallets, some little lace, and they were actually pretty cheap at Dollar Tree. They were 6 for $1. These little bouncy balls, and they light up. Those those are so fun and colorful. I was trying to get a lot of neonish stuff. Some chips, obviously, also some Capri Suns. I just didn't. I still hadn't bought them yet when I made this video. Here are the goodie bags all done and ready. Those little cups, I don't know what you call them, but you get what I'm saying. Those I bought them for the adults. Um, and yeah, it should all be, I mean, it's all ready, it's all beautiful. So here's how it looked outside for the drive-by. And some goodie bags are missing because people had already drove by, but it looks amazing. I mean, people were so in love with it. The table, I used 6 of the Dollar Tree adult Luau skirts, and I just taped them all around the table. The greenery is 2 pieces of greenery that I got from Dollar Tree as well, and I just taped them around the table. The banner, I had already showed you guys the banner. On the table there's a tan table cover and a fishnet on top that I also got from Dollar Tree. Everything's from Dollar Tree, okay? um but yeah, it looks so, I mean, it looks expensive, am I right? And I was so in love with it. Everybody was so in love with it and impressed with it. Okay, so for this next DIY, which I love, so it's a number 2, and I just got a Dollar Tree foam board. I don't know if it was Dollar Tree or Walmart, but it was $1. And I just cut it into the number 2. Right here, I'm still not sure which paper to use, but I went with the tissue paper, and I just cut it into little squares, as you can see right here. And one little pack of tissue paper was enough to cover the whole number 2, and I think I still had some left over. But yeah, you just kind of like put it on there, glue it on there. Even the Mod Podge, I got it from Dollar Tree. You can also use school glue. It works perfectly fine. Then I decided I did it all green. I could have done it colorful, but I wanted to add some flowers to it, some natural looking flowers. So that's why I went with green. So here are I was thinking about using some lace, like, cutting it and get some of the little flowers out. And also putting these natural looking flowers that I got from Dollar Tree as well. Right here, I'm just kind of like figuring it out, starting somewhere, figuring out like how I like it, how I might do it and whatnot. And yeah, and I glued them down with hot glue. The natural flowers, yeah, I glued them down with hot glue. So here's an example, I guess. And then here I just needed more flowers because I feel like it wasn't enough the ones I had, so I went to go buy more. So this is the finished product. Look how amazing that is. Can you believe this cost me like what, $4 or $5? Okay, I need to make count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, like $5. $5. I mean, it's so beautiful. I loves it so much. Okay, so for the next project, it was really fun to do. We actually got some bamboo sticks from Walmart, and we only needed 3 of them. But we wanted to make this how low can you go thing. So what my husband is doing is he's just drilling holes kind of in a diagonal way, and we got some wooden dowels from Dollar Tree. So you would just stick them and they will end up like diagonally. And then one of the other sticks, you just kind of like put it, and then go down as the game keeps on going. You keep putting it down and everything. So that was really good. I didn't get much footage of that, so I'm sorry about that. Here I'm making my daughter's outfit, or her skirt at least. I got this skirt from Walmart, and the skirt itself, I think it was like $4 or something like that. And so these flowers, these were some leftover flowers from the number 2 that I did. And I'm just kind of arranging them, seeing how I'm going to like them. Here, I removed everything and just kind of left the leaf by itself without the plasticky thing. And here it is all glued on. How adorable this is. It was just so adorable. I was so amazed. But yeah, this was just a skirt. I actually did the headband, but I didn't get to record how I did that headband and everything. But it's pretty much the same process. It was the same type of flowers as well. Um, Here, these DIYs are just coming at me. I feel like I'm not talking too fast. But anyway, so I ended up buying this little Tiki Bar banner from Dollar Tree last minute because we did end up having like a little Tiki Bar section, for the adults. Like I told you, we had cocktails. Um, this little sign, I got it during Easter, and it was actually 50 cents because it was missing some stuff, I'm guessing. So Dollar Tree had like a clearance section, and yeah, they were like 50 cents. So I got 3 of those, but I only needed 1 for this DIY. So for the Tiki Bar sign, I feel like it wasn't popping as much. So I just went with the white marker that I think I got at Dollar Tree as well. And I just kind of traced the word, and I also traced the other little faces it came with. I don't know what they're called. I am so sorry, but you know what I'm talking about. And I had some whatchamacallit, this other banner that had those glitter leaves. It was like, I think, a flamingo banner that I got from Dollar Tree, and I just wanted the leaves for it. So yeah, I still had some little toucans left over from the goodie bags, so I just used that, and then the leaves. I'm sorry if you hear any talking in the background. That's my mom. She talks really loud. So here I'm just arranging the leaves, trying to figure out what looks good and what doesn't. And again, this was like last minute. I think it was like the night before the actual party and the actual drive-by and everything. But yeah, it came out looking really cute. I still have it. I'm still keeping a lot of these DIYs and everything for another party. Maybe not for my daughter, but just a Hawaiian party, every single year. Make it a tradition. So this DIY is definitely my favorite. I love it so much. I don't know how I came up with this, but okay, so I got a foam board for each one of my daughter's letters, which she has 7 letters in her name. And I just traced the letters out on the foam boards, and then I cut them out. And I bought this like colorful foam paper, and then all I did was just kind of trace it out and then glue it on top of the letters to make them colorful, and so they could be huge and I could put in the lawn, so whenever people would drive by they would just see them, and everybody loved them. Everybody was asking me like, where you got them at, where you had them done. I did them. I did that. That looks so beautiful. I love them so much, and I actually ended up putting them in her room. Look how amazing it is. I got some sticks, some long sticks, and I think I got those sticks from Dollar Tree. They were like in the grilling section. So yeah, look how beautiful. So for this DIY, the piñata, I couldn't find a Hawaiianish piñata. It was like last minute because we were like, we're not gonna do a piñata. There's not really gonna be any people, but we're like, you know what? You can't have a party without a piñata. So we ended up buying this poppy piñata, and it's really cute, but it wasn't the theme, and I'm such a theme girl. So I just decided, I bought these cutouts, and I just kind of glue them on top to cover what it was, the poppiness, the poppy, and it worked out. I mean, it looked really beautiful. And on the other side, I did the same thing, but on the other side, I ended up adding a lot of tissue paper around. I just didn't get a video of it. So this is how everything looks set up in the backyard. I didn't put sweets or candy because I thought the theme was more fruits, but I didn't put fruit either because I didn't want people picking from the same tray. I did end up putting fruits in little cups with lids on it, but I haven't brought it out because I didn't want it to go bad because of all the heat. I brought them out once the sun went down, and you'll see that later on. So these are the cocktails. This is so cute. Look at this other one, so adorable, especially with the little torch in the back, and it was such a really beautiful vibe. So these are the goodie bags that were left. Some of those little cups things that I told you about. These are all the little gelatins and fruit that was left over from giving them out for the people that participated in the drive-by. I was also giving fruits and gelatin for the adults and kids and whatnot. So I made a lot. So I had a lot left over. Um, so yeah, so we just decided to put it there on the table. That's the cake. The cake is so small, but it's so beautiful. I had an idea for a bigger cake, but since there wasn't that many people, I couldn't have layers of cake, you know. But yeah, it was so beautiful. So this is a shot of some of the people that actually decorated their cars. And the people that I had actually had a chance to record. It was such a beautiful event and a really different experience, but it was so lovely, and I'm so grateful that we got to celebrate another year of my daughter's life. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay safe. Bye.